Hello and welcome to another new video. Today we are going to be talking about the fact that Deltarune tomorrow, Deltarune when? Probably not tomorrow. Now, depending on when you watch this video, Deltarune may actually be tomorrow. Which is unlucky because, you know, however, right now, in this very moment, 2 days before it is publicly available to all of you people, I say that Deltarune not tomorrow. And I am probably correct. Like, imagine it just releases in the 2 days this is a member-only video. I'm gonna actually scream. However, ever since Deltarune Chapter 2, we have gotten a lot more insight on how everything works. And we have gotten a lot more communication from Mr. Tobias Foxworth himself. And so, what can we truly see when we say Deltarune tomorrow? When could Deltarune possibly be? If we look on Twitter, or also Blue Sky, we can actually see that Toby Fox has been saying that they have started playtesting the chapters. They are both functionally done, and they're in the middle of chapter testing. And a lot of people might think, well, that's probably the last step, and as soon as they're done with that, they're gonna go ahead and ship it. But that's not entirely the case, and why are my goddamn pens so tight? See, they're in the playtesting phase. However, this phase is not the single phase. See, when they're doing playtesting, at least when they were doing playtesting in Chapter 2, that was the same time where the translation was being made. Because Deltarune always comes out in two languages, English and Japanese. Of course, it's obviously written in English first and then gets over to Japan. I can't even speak. Oh, it goes over to Japanese after being done in English. The thumbs up emoji. In addition to the translation taking a long-ass fucking time and being overseen by Toby Fox himself, because, you know, Toby Fox actually gives a shit about the translation, so every joke makes sense, or if it doesn't make sense, it gets replaced by a different joke. That's why Undertale is so popular over in Japan, because it's actually written just as well in Japanese as it is in English. Anyway, we don't know how much of that part's done. We do know that this part started. Maybe this part's already done, but I highly doubt it. Because you see, after the translation is finished, and, you know, all of the legal processes that you have to do in order to actually sell the game over there are done as well. Because, remember, Deltarune, not free anymore, I don't think. I think it costs money now. Like I'm pretty sure with Chapter 3 and 4 it's gonna start costing money. But anyway, if it does start costing money, there has to be some sort of due process. So, if we go by the best standard possible, and they are already done with the translation, and they have already gone through all of the legal process to actually, you know, sell the game everywhere, and the only thing that is remaining is testing, then I would say Deltarune in June. Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest, when the other two were announced, they were done for a little while. See, what I think is gonna happen is the following here. Deltarune Chapter 1, it released after Toby Fox got caught gaster posting. Chapter 2 got released in a random ass goddamn anniversary live stream for Undertale where they were playing Deltarune, and it's funnily enough also the stream where it is confirmed that Chris Deltarune is actually non-binary. Look it up, it's real. But right now we have a lot more information about the process of making stuff itself. We have a lot more information about how far along the process Toby Fox and his team are. But also, we've gotten a lot of communication in general from Mr. I never communicate with you, I don't like you looking at me, woof woof. Which is like, why now? But like, sure. I say June because there's gonna be some sort of goddamn Undertale or Deltarune related event where Toby Fox is gonna say, hey guys, hey funny little fellas, hey you little shitballs, that's what you are. The thing is coming out June 19th, sure, let's go with that. I think that's how it's gonna work. However, if we go under the assumption that testing is in fact not the only thing that is left, we need to also go through the translation and then also the due legal process of actually selling the video game, and then we suddenly come out and it's no longer June. It ain't June no more. See, what I think, it's a little bit of an August situation. However, August, that's not a funny month. So I feel like if the game is scheduled to come out in August, instead of doing that, Toby Fox would make it on December 31st, thereby technically saying he didn't miss the time. So my official guess about when Deltarune is December 31st, baby. Technically 2025. And with that, my fit goes absolutely goddamn coffee! And hot. Cue the clap.